Alright everyone, it's time for another Fallout 4 video. Today we'll be asking the only real question that truly matters in 2021, and that question is, can you beat Fallout 4 with only explosives? Now for this challenge I'll be running the latest version of the game with no mods. Just a good old experience that Todd Howard intended for us. Before we begin, I'm going to ask that you consider smashing that like and subscribe button. It will be big! Now I'll quickly talk about my strategy here. Other than the obvious grenades and proximity mines, I am going to allow myself to use weapons that fire explosives as well, such as the missile launcher and the Fat Man.
Look, here's the deal.
Not that Fat Man. The idea here is that finding enough explosives and explosive weapon ammunition will be difficult, and another thing to consider is the high likelihood of collateral damage, or the possibility of blowing myself up like a fucking member of ISIS. Am I allowed to criticize ISIS YouTube, or are you friends with those guys now?
Go away.
For our stats, we're going to go with a perception of 5 to benefit from the Demolition Expert perk. We will bump our intelligence to 10, because of course we are. We're using only explosives, obviously we're the smartest fucking dude in the Commonwealth. Charisma can stay at 1, just like me in real life. Gotta have your player character relatable for that true roleplay experience. And finally, I'll point out that I heavily invested in luck, because if you've ever seen my videos before, you already know that I'm gonna need it. And here's our lovely character, it's fucking Jack Dorsey. We got a call and heard that there's a bunch of neo-Nazis and white supremacists in the Boston area. He has arrived to ban them off the platform for the greater good, of course.
Wonderful.
After hearing the emergency broadcast, I left the house and headed off for the vault, and then crash. Loaded back in, and crash.
Sometimes it doesn't just work.
After verifying the integrity of our game files, we were back in.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Let's go into the bunker and watch as Kellogg breaks my fucking dishwasher.
Cryogenic array. Most residents must vacate immediately.
Inside the vault, I couldn't just run past the roaches because you can't be in combat and pick up the Pip-Boy, so I led all the roaches back and forth through this electrical trap since I didn't have any explosives to kill them.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Inside the vault, I met up with Codsworth, followed him around before heading off to Diamond City.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir.
On my way there, I got blasted by some bigoted ableists with the high ground.
Get some, motherfucker!
Game stonked.
Hi.
Got a hankering for melting face?
Outside the gate, I met this Antifa type who sold me a few Molotov cocktails in exchange for all the garbage I picked up on my way over. Before going inside, I had a little chat with the folks that were standing around.
You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news?
The problem is you don't write the truth, so, as far as I'm concerned, I want to go to the next
Can I
one.
ask you, White House has not
You don't,
responded to these
I told you, it's fake news, don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
But he says he was retaliated against, and that's why he was removed from his job. Do you have a response to that?
Okay, next question.
You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
This hasn't been the friendliest welcome.
He's got you there, McDonough.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone?
My son.
Wait.
Sure.
Oh, you hear that, McDonough?
No, don't listen to her. Well, Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man.
Uh-huh. Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time.
This is ridiculous.
I've had enough of this, Piper.